Hi everyone, here is video number 2 and we're going to talk about technology in our classrooms. To begin with, I'd like to show you that graph about internet access in China. You can see that a little bit more than half of the population has access to it, and most of them are using it through their mobile phones, right? So this use is actually what's most important about that graph. The best example of that very deep infiltration of technology in people's everyday lives is WeChat, which allows you to video chat and also pay and get paid at virtually any place and find an apartment, pay the rent, hail a cab. In this context where technology is everywhere, why should it stay out of our classrooms? And how can we maximize its positive outcomes and prevent any negative impact on the children? To help me answer these questions, I can count on Matt, who's a KG teacher and has been teaching in China for 7 years, Melissa, who's a grade 3 teacher and has been teaching in China and the US for 8 years, and JP, who's a middle school science teacher and has been teaching for 10 years. First, they all agreed on the fact that we should increase the role of technology in the classrooms and make sure that the kids understand that it's not only for entertainment, but it's also for learning and for teaching. Living in a world that's evolving so fast, the kids will need to be proficient at self-learning, and the least we can say is that self-learning cannot happen as effectively without technology. In that sense, technology is useful in the classroom to teach the kids how to update their knowledge by themselves. Because one thing is for sure, the knowledge we pass on to them will be outdated sooner or later. The next question I asked was about student data and the legitimate fear one can have that it could reduce our kids to a bunch of spreadsheets and pie charts. Of course, from a Western viewpoint, one could say that it's more about the use we have of the tools than the tools themselves. But from a Chinese point of view, there's definitely a danger of dehumanizing that relationship. Still in the topic of human relationships, the next question was about dehumanizing that relationships by using too much technology in the classroom. As someone who's been in contact with people from all around the world for now more than 1 month in a learning environment, my gut feeling is that technology actually enables us to get in touch with each other. With that being said, we have to acknowledge that children do need that face-to-face contact that adults might not need, and that school is also made for kids to learn about human interaction.